Hello everyone, Danny here, welcome back to Portal 2. So when we last left off it was actually episode 3. After compiling all the videos I've actually realised this now. So we were on the fall and that's exactly where we're going to take off again. So let's do it. Here we go.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
How are you holding up?
I'm pretty good.
Because I'm a potato.
I just love every time she says that. I'm a potato.
Oh, good. My slow clap processor made it into this thing.
Yeah, well, I just know that from my friend. If he's watching this, I will never hear the end of that. He just loves that frigging quote.
We are going somewhere alarmingly fast, actually. But since we're not busy other than that, here's a couple of facts. He's not just a regular moron. He's the product of the greatest minds of a generation, working together with the express purpose of building the dumbest moron who ever lived. And you just put him in charge of the entire facility. Good.
Do you have an off switch?
Hey, just in case this pit isn't actually bottomless, do you think maybe you could unstrap one of those long fall boots of yours and shove me into it? Just remember to land on one foot.
Why don't I take one off, put you in it, and then put my foot back in, so it squishes you? Oh dear. Ow. Oh. Eh. So today was a very busy day. I looked after my nana. It was fun. I took her to town. She had a carrot cake, which she wolfed down within I don't know, about 2 minutes, which is surprisingly fast for her. As I've said before, this is my favourite area out of the whole game because it's just so peaceful down here. Not everybody's trying to talk to me. Not quite sure if I just said made it through, so I'm just going to say it again. Today I was looking after my nana, and I got her a carrot cake, and she wolfed it down in like 2 minutes, which is really fast for her. It's just odd for her to do something like that. I love this area as well. It feels so cool. Now, if you've been in a salt mine, and I haven't, but I've definitely seen them, this is what they look like. Frigging awesome. It's actually quite late at night when I'm doing this, and I'm doing this now while the other two upload. I think that's part 2 and part 3. And due to a compression failure, part 2 is 800 megabytes, which is a massive amount. Which, yeah, I'm not really happy about, but whatever. It'll do. Whee! It's right on the pipe. So, what am I going to talk about while we're doing this? Let's think. What could I talk about? I never finished talking about Mall Cop, and I remembered what he suffered from. It's called hypoglycemia, and what it basically means is your body doesn't have enough sugar, and it just literally shuts down to preserve its vital organs. And that's what he suffers from. He does this police test, and he's completed the course, he's right ahead of everybody else, and then his hypoglycemia kicks in and he just falls asleep right there on the course. And I feel for the guy, I really do. Oh, come on. It will go in there. Oh, for goodness sake. There we go. That just makes it easier for me. So I can do this. So, yeah, the first half of Mall Cop is actually quite boring. It was only when the robbers actually started taking over the store that it got interesting. I just love the fact that he's almost there and he just sees the girl's car. He's like, oh my god, I've got to go back in because I kind of like that girl. And I kind of want her to be my girlfriend. I love this build-up. It's just fantastic, and that little flare there makes it look like it goes on forever, but it doesn't. It's just so stupid. Ba 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 ba. Let's open the door. There also seems to be a big concentration on what are they called? One-liners in that film, which didn't really work out very well. I didn't think it was that funny, but whatever. Oh. Oh, this is just simply epic, this bit. Look at that! Cool. I also love the music in this level. I think it's just frigging awesome. It really goes well with it. So open the button and let's listen to Cave Johnson.
Welcome, gentlemen, to Aperture Science. Astronauts, war heroes, Olympians, you're here because we want the best, and you are it.
Oh,
Who is ready to make some science?
that terrified me the first time I went through.
Now, you all identify one another in the limo ride over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson. I own the place. That eager voice you heard is the lovely Carolyn, my assistant. Rest assured, she has transferred your honorarium to the charitable organization of your choice. Isn't that right, Carolyn?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
There's 1,000 tests performed every day here in our enrichment spheres. I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages...
This is actually really interesting because if you go through the old pictures, it doesn't look anything like that! Anything! Also, the story from the last game to this game is changed significantly. In the original game, Cave Johnson, he tried to make these shower curtains infused with mercury, and that actually sent him nuts, and eventually he died, but he left, oh, for fuck's sake, shut up!
Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
Right, as I was saying, so originally, Cave Johnson, he went insane from mercury poisoning, it's the original story, and what happened was he was trying to make these special shower curtains infused with mercury which would kill certain members of military staff. Didn't really work out in his favour, and unfortunately he died as a result, but he left 3 requests: the Take-A-Wish Foundation, something else which I can't quite remember, and then there was another one which said, an easy way to get in between the shower and the bathroom without touching the shower curtain. I don't know, I haven't really thought this one through. That's what it said. It's just weird that they've changed it, so it in a way it doesn't really match the original game. But who cares? This place is kind of cool.
They say great science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
How did that activate? I mean... As I was saying, how did that activate? I was nowhere near, a doorway, so... The fuck? Oh, that's when the bloom can really get you.
Alright, let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told.
So here's another interesting fact. In this story, the quantum tunneling device, or the portal gun, was already developed by, 1950? But in the original story, it's only just been developed, so what happened, guys? Okay. Boing. Love the music that plays when you step on it as well. If I remember rightly. Boing! And we're back. Just a brief interlude. I hate it when it goes that end. And yes, there's an achievement to get this. If you can catch it. But I never have been able to because it's the physics used to overtax my laptop.
The control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here, I can talk about the control group all damn day. For this next test, we put nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
Thank you for that, that's wonderful. Nothing better than fresh tumors. Whoa, whoa! That was odd. How the hell did I miss that? How the hell did I miss that? Can someone please tell me how I missed that? Honestly? Son of a gun. Boing. This is my favourite bit. Ooh! Ah! E! Do it! Boing! Yeah! Just love that bit. And you don't have to do it on the way back, I just like to do it. Ta-da! This. Ole!
Oh, in case you got covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
It's kind of a shame that you developed it for human consumption then, eh?
All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years.
I forgot that's not what I'm supposed to be.
So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I like your style. You make up your own rules, just like me. Bean Counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive.
Whew. That was close. Ole! Still a little bit rusty with this game, but whatever. Why doesn't the fizzler disintegrate the gel? Anyone? No? Just me? Okay then. Whee! To the exit!
Just a heads up, that coffee we gave you earlier had fluorescent calcium in it so we can track the neuronal activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
Then why tell people that, man? Damn! I think my frontal lobe was vitrified. Once again, I don't know what causes my audio to skip out while it loads, but I apologise for that.
If you're part of control group Kepler-7, we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you've forgotten it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know. Because that means it's about to hit 500 degrees, so we're going to need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast.
Can't get off the bouncy gel. Thank you.
I'm telling them, keep your pants on. All right, this next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So, word of advice, if you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make eye contact. Lab boys tell me that'll wipe
Whoa!
out entirely.
Whoa!
Backward. So, do
Can't
both
get
of
off.
yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go about his business.
Good to know. Ole, 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 ole! That, thank you. Bum, 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 bum. Da 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 da. Done. I know what to do because I've done it before so many times. Wee. Wee.
If you're hearing this, it means you're taking a long time on the catwalk between tests.
Yep, here it is. This is the one that always used to make my computer be like.
Coming from a bunch of eggheads who wouldn't recognize the thrill of danger if it walked up.
See if it lags this time.
That sounds like projection. They didn't fly into space.
Got it! Yeah!
To gold? No, sir, we did. It's you and me against the world.
Hey! Yeah! Finally did it! Fuck you!
Let's solve this thing.
Genius on my part. What am I doing? Oh, I'm an idiot. There we go, that's good. Boing. Oops. There we go.
Science isn't about why, it's about why not. Why is so much of our science dangerous? Why not merely save science if you love it so much? In fact, why not invent a special safety door that won't hit you on the butt on the way out because you are fired? Now you test subject, you're doing fine. Yes, you. Box your stuff. Out the front door. Parking lot. Car. Goodbye.
Yeah, and that guy went to work at Black Mesa. His name was Breen. Wow, Breen. What a complete and utter jackass, man.
Congratulations. The simple fact that you're standing here listening to me means you've made a glorious contribution to science. As founder and CEO of Aperture Science, I thank you for your participation and hope we can count on you for another round of tests.
Yeah, don't count on it.
This stuff into the wild until it's good and damn ready, so as long as you keep yourself in top physical form, there'll always be a limo waiting for you. Say goodbye, Carolyn.
Oh, I've forgotten about this one. I hate vertical ascension puzzles. Whee! Push the buttons! Or the levers in this case. Yes, I'm well aware that the Borealis Easter egg is here, but I don't care, I'm not going to it. All I want to do is go to the control room.
Greetings, friend. I'm Cave Johnson, CEO of Aperture Science. You might know us as a vital participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on missing astronauts. And you've most likely used one of the many products we invented, but that other people have somehow managed to steal from us.
Piss.
Black Mesa can eat my bankrupt...
Sir, the testing.
Right. Now you might be asking yourself, Cave, just how difficult are these tests? What was in that phone book of a contract I signed? Am I in danger? Let me answer those questions with a question. Who wants to make $60? Cash.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Say, you're good at murder. Could you, murder this bird for me? Did you feel that? That idiot doesn't know.
Yeah, it's called lag. I'm not quite sure what's causing it. I have a feeling that the video is going to end soon. So before it does, I'm going to say bye-bye, and I will see you in the next one.
And wedge it into my old body. You're going to need me to replace him.
But I don't know what's going to happen, so who cares?
What do you say? You carry me up to him and put me back into my body, and I stop us from blowing up and let you go.
Hmm.
No
Tempting.
tricks. This potato will... Oh, you stabbed me. What is wrong with you? Oh, do you have a multimeter? Never mind. The gun must be part magnesium. It feels like I'm outputting an extra half a volt. Keep an eye on me. I'm going to do some scheming. Here I go.
Ready? Fire!
Where are we? How long have I been out?
Not that long.
That extra half volt helps, but it isn't going
I wish it would disintegrate her off the end. It would solve so many problems.
This potato before we...
Hey!